Welcome to my video. I'm Harry. Yesterday and today I tested two ChatGPT plugins, both for traveling, Kayak and Expedia. Which one is better? Do they really make travel easier? And is it really helpful? How is the user experience? I find out for you. Here are my takeaways. First, user experience. Because it is a ChatGPT plugin, so it's a text-based conversation. You can type a question, ask about traveling, search for hotels with text, and the returned results are also text-based. Even it can have some basic formatting and can also have a hyperlink. However, it's still text. You cannot see an image, not much interaction. Also, the content is very limited to a certain amount of text. You cannot go through page after page after page. No image, no JavaScript. So from this point of view, I don't think that it is very helpful. For travel booking, such as flights or hotel, it is already easy enough. To book a flight, it's just a few information to collect. How many people are their children from where to where at what time? Very easy, simple to collect, and you click a few buttons, you will see pages and pages of flights. The same thing for hotel. Actually, Airbnb's CEO made a great point about ChatGPT plugin. Let's hear what he said.
A few months ago, OpenAI launched plugins. And in fact, we were actually supposed to be one of the launch partners for the plugins on OpenAI's ChatGPT. But I told Sam, we were literally one of the first to work with him, that right before launch, I decided to pull the plug on it. And the reason why is I decided that the interface of pure text-based with widgets at the bottom was probably not the right interface for travel. Ultimately, I think the right interface for travel is multimodal. It's rich media, it's photo, it's video, it's much more immersive. And GPT-4 is available in our app. So we're going to be building GPT-4 into our interface, and I think that's the real opportunity for us.
He made a great point, isn't it? Another fun findings. Expedia is more about sales. When I ask Expedia for some attractions in a city, it usually returns me a few places that I can buy tickets, and what's the ticket price and the link. And at each of every conversation, in the end, Expedia asks me, oh, do you want to book a flight? Is there anything else they can help you with? So they're still trying to upsell, cross-sell, and capture this sales opportunity. I also find another very interesting thing. Because of this conversation, ChatGPT may or may not invoke the plugin. So sometimes ChatGPT answers the question on behalf of the plugin. When I was trying to find out what kind of activities I can have if I go to NYC with my kids, it gives me quite a few things that I think, oh, this is really interesting. I want to do that in New York with my kids. And also, it can plan the days for you. I ask how many days I should spend there. They can talk about how many time spent on each location, and also how to combine a few locations into one day and plan your days out. And it gives me a 4-day plan for this travel. Then I follow up on that. What are the low price restaurants near those attractions? Boom. They had a very good answer to that. And a few more questions regarding the Chinese restaurants and also high-end restaurants for business dinner. They also got very good recommendations. I think this is really the power of ChatGPT or the power of AI. For something ambiguous, it's not easy to search something. It's better to ask someone, like a travel agent, who lives there, who knows the local place, who can recommend you the trip, the attractions, the restaurants. That's the best part of planning your travel with ChatGPT. I strongly recommend you to try that. That's my findings for those plugins. Is there a winner among the two? I don't think so. It's still early days. They just released this plugin. There is a lot of work for them to do. On the other hand, use ChatGPT to plan your travel. That sounds really fun and quite useful. I am sure I will use it for my next trip planning. Okay, this is all the contents for today. See you next time.